I was a state trooper for 14 years. I was stationed there in Corpus Christi. And it was something that was dear to me. That was my childhood dream. I was in great health. I was in the Army Reserves. I was very athletic. I was an avid runner. I would love to work out. And upon coming back, I became ill and just started getting worse and worse. Last year, I went to Colorado to have a Cerebral test done, and I was diagnosed with a toxic brain injury, which this answered a lot of our questions that we've had over the last 8 years dealing with these neurological issues. During my service in Iraq, they were burning plastics, tires, medical waste, so all was making a concoction of just toxicity that we're inhaling, so that affected our lungs. Pretty much all our major systems in our body have been compromised due to the exposure. I've already finished 9 days in the hyperbaric chamber, and I have about 6 more to go. And it has been, I can already tell the difference. It's been very beneficial, and I thank Dr. Johnson and Edith and the staff here have been exceptional. This is the best sleep that I've had in years. I've been able to sleep much better. I've even noticed my concentration is better. And my son is stationed in Hawaii, and I talked to him a few days ago, and he couldn't even tell the difference just talking to me. His dad, it's like your speech flows much smoother. You're able to stay focused. Before I would be speaking and I would lose my train of thought. There was a lot of pausing, but I have faith in this, and I know from what I've researched that it's worked for many others in the past. And normally outside, just here in a room environment, the body you receive about 21% of oxygen. Well, in this chamber, you're receiving 100% of oxygen, and when it's under with the pressure, it is much more concentrated. So this oxygen is going to areas that have been damaged. Here we have our fallen heroes. This is only a small number of the fallen, but we have a registry of veterans that have been affected by burn pit exposure or due to deployment-related illnesses. Currently on our registry, we have a little over 100 of soldiers that have passed away, that have died as a result of deployment-related illnesses such as brain tumors, different forms of cancer, lung cancer, and so forth. Burn Pits 360 is an organization that my wife and I founded back in 2010, and this was after the delay and denial issue of getting medical care. My employer, they sent me home and said, you can't come back to work until you have answers. So this led us into a journey where we would seek answers until someone would help us, or to see if they would help us find out what was wrong with me, because I would go to just any provider and they didn't know what was wrong. So we started this organization, Burn Pits 360, to advocate, to do outreach, do research, and educate the community of those that are suffering from toxic exposures.